So now we are in the contract prior to consensus being removed. So now we are in the business. This isn't excited, but don't get so excited just yet. We have to go through to contingency timeframe the buyer. And now the buyer will secure their loan and have the inspection on the property and review all the report and disclosures. This typically takes anywhere between from 5 to 7 days or even need more time, depending on what initially agreed upon in the contract. So in some case, when you are dealing with a very desirable home that had multiple offers, first we can negotiate better. And there are no contingencies, but this is not quite as common as we would like during the contingency time frame. Also, the buyer have an option to back out of the home completely, or they choose to request something that we cannot able to come up at mutual agreement between buyer and the seller. And they also choose to back out for some reason, like they're not able to qualify for the loan, or we cannot come up with a mutual agree upon the price regarding to appraisal value. So as a seller, you need to understand that if a home does not appraise for the contractual amount, that the lender will only loan for the appraised value. And obviously, they can take into consideration what the buyer is actually qualified and need additional money. So the required would need to be made up from the buyer, or the seller would have to agree adjust the contractual the price again, unless you have to counter out any of the contingencies, and they would not make up the part of original contract, and the buyer had the right to back out of the home. So as the seller, we cannot retain their deposit. So this is the why that it's essential to hire an agent like myself who know what is a properly vet the buyer and their offer, who ask the right question and the right conversation with their agent, their finance, and the lender. And the buyer deposit is only risk if they have official remove their contingencies. Also, I would like to advise my client not to start packing up their stuff until all the contingencies have been removed. Also, to be sure to get all the contingency removed as soon as possible, and also to see within contractual timeline as much as we can. So once we already remove all the contingencies, we get a little relief and we get answer at the home actually go through, and you should move in soon. So feel free personally reach out to me or someone in my company so we can get more detail about you, find out what your needs are, so we know how to properly serve and advise you. As always, make it a great home selling and buying day.